What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Saucy Boy Zay, and I'm back with another video. And today's video, I'm going to be letting y'all in on another tip for post scorers, but this time it's going to be more of in-game and how to use the animations. If you watched my last video, it was the animations that I gave you, my release, my hop jumper, my post hook, all the things that I do to score, and just the basic stuff. But now today I'm going to be getting into how to use it and what to do, how to cheese as a post scorer. I know if you either watch post scores, if you ever played against them. I mean, the bums can be good, but if it's a good post scorer, they're really hard to stop, especially if they know how to not dribble, but there's also ways, little ways to handle the ball as a post scorer that's super overpowered. You won't lose it at all, and if you do, it's random. But I'm gonna let y'all in on a couple things. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff that I do, but without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing, this is the main thing that I do when I'm using my post score, no matter who's on me. I mean, if it's a guard, usually if it's a guard, you just drop step and you just instantly put it up. They won't either have no chance, or most of them just jump. But if it's a big man on, if you're in the one-on-one court, twos, threes, anywhere, no matter what you're doing, so when you're backing down, you want to flick the right stick up. What this does is it changes your direction. You can do this standing. It basically just allows you to change. So say you're on this side of the court, right, and you want to change the other one, you can just easily go like this, very easily. But while you're moving, you can do this like this, and it doesn't really allow them to fully lock onto you, and it confuses the person, especially if you're spamming this, right, and then you come here and then boom, you're out of with the post, go back into this like this. And if they're behind you, right, so say the person is this little Bulls logo right here, you can bump them like this, and then you can go straight into the rim and dunk. Or you can wait for them to jump like most people would jump, and you instantly put it up. So what you want to first try to do to start out with is use the right stick up. Flick the right stick up to do this, and just figure out how you want to use this. So you can, while you're backing down somebody, while you're getting down here like this with them, you can just flick this up. Now, of course, you're not going to get in this easy every time. It's not going to be as easy when you first get in, but it will allow you to spin. It's almost like a spin around the defender. It will push the defender out of your way. And especially if you're down here like this, you can now go for a layup. Or if you get them good enough, say you get them enough from a side right here, you get around them right here, boom, right up for a dunk. Easy 2 points. So that's the first thing that I do, that I really do a lot, is that just right stick up, get past the defender. Now for the one part, you'll see probably every single post scorer in the game to do this, but I'll still explain it anyway, just in case you want to know how to do it. So you want to be in a post, of course, and let go of L2, and then run in the direction of the ball. So if it's in your left hand, you want to run an diagonal towards, push your left stick towards the top right if you're on the right side, the ball's in right hand, or top left if you're the ball's in left hand. So you run like this, and it's almost like a speed boost, kind of. It's really overpowered. If you're back down, like I said, with this, and the next thing you know, boom, you run out of this. Easy way to get past a defender. If they're not quick enough, it's almost like a blow by. You're gonna fly past that person, you're in a paint, it's 2 points. They jump, if not, 2 points anyway. So now instead of doing that, you can just combo this, right? You can spam it, you can keep doing it. You'll probably see most people, and you see how fast you stop. You run, stop, do it again, run, stop. Then out of that, you can go into this, run, stop, run. You can just keep doing, you can literally spam this until you get open. But another way to mix both of them, the first one and the second one, you want to come towards the baseline like this, and change and instantly run. So you want to go one way, whether you're going in this way, change, boom, run. You get open a lot. I get open a lot from this all the time in Park, whether it's a good defender or not, just because the game, you know how the defense is this year, it's terrible. The defense is trash this year, and you just slip off the defender, and you'll slip off a lot of big men like that, especially if they're not looking out for it. Then, since now you have those two, you have the right sticks, however you want to use this. If you want to spam it, if you want to do it, and do the L2, running out to the same side. And then everyone knows, the post spin technician. So the way that I use this, I really don't post up somebody and post spin off. I do it sometimes, but that's really not a cheese. That's not really the point of this video. It's kind of obvious that you can post spin like that. But what you want to do, how to use this, is the same way with this. Say you're going like this, right? And you're killing them with going here, and then like that. You can go like this, and then spin off. So it's almost really like comboing all the moves together and just doing all the moves, and you're going to kill the person. Like, if you do these moves, you just have to put them together, use them all within one game. You don't really, unless that person's bad and you're like actually killing them with like this, you can honestly do that for a full game. But if it's a full defender, they will shut that down, or they'll find a way just to stop that. So you want to have like literally all this in arsenal. So you go like this, run, then you go out of here like this, post spin off. Or if you do like when you're spamming and run like this, say you just keep doing that, right? You keep doing the fake run like that. One time, instead of running like that when you're spamming it, spin off like that, fake it. Alright, so you're spamming it, boom, you keep spamming these to act like you're going towards the rim, and then boom, you post spin off. You'll catch them slacking. They're gonna try to, because this move you beat a lot of people, so they're gonna try to read it, and when they move it, they'll move more to like the side that you're going towards, so you can hit them with that, and then boom, quick little post spin technician, easy down there, you're under the lane. So that's all for the down low scoring. Other than drop step, that's basic. I mean, that's just, drop stepping with the ball and just doing whatever you want. That's just, like I said, basic scoring is post score. Now when I'm out here when I score, there's rare times where you just see me post, boom, boom, and then I shoot like this. Like, it's really, like, it works, but it's kind of easy to read unless it's a bum, I guess. But like, still then, there's still a little cheesy way to get these open post fades. So what you want to do is, go into the post, of course, and keep going like this. Just flick your left stick and make your player just go forward and back, and then also when you're going forward and back, you can still do this. Like, you can still, like, when you're coming forward and back, you can still change between this throughout the game to mess up the defender if you do that in the beginning. Say you're killing them with that. Now you just keep going like this. Now when you go forward, right, this is where you want to do, you kind of have to plan this, or if you see them like backing up into the paint like they're playing around here, you want to just keep doing this, like, to make it seem like you want to get down there, but you don't want to get down there. You want to make it seem like you're getting down there, and you want to post fade, hop shot, whatever you want to do. So you're doing this, right? You keep hitting it, boom, post fade right off of that. Easy money every time. Maybe not every time, but you're gonna get the open bucket. You bait them into it, boom, you fake it down, post fade, bang. Real easy, real simple. All about just comboing your stuff together. Say you're going like this, right? Boom, right out of this, post fade right into it, green. Easy to do, easy to learn. Doesn't really, I would say if you've never done this before, if you're like newer to the post score and stuff, and you're like trying to learn this stuff, you know what I mean? Practice a little bit in the my court maybe, or just like when you're playing bums, when you're playing a good big man, you could try it out. But if you don't want to lose, of course, you don't want to throw the game or to like mess up or something. So it's not hard, it's pretty simple, but like to get a hang of it, to get it to the point to where you're basically unguardable, it takes a little bit of like getting a hang to it, like especially those where you're just like back and forward. And when you're doing that back and forward, you can also mix that with the first 3 moves that I do. Back and forward, right? And then you run. That's when you can catch people when you're doing this and then shooting. Like, all this stuff literally will just make you overpowered, but you have to be good at all of it. You have to be able to do everything good to be overpowered. To be a cheesy post scorer, you have to be able to fake this, come here, and then go around like that, or stop it. You can stop that run instantly like this and fade off. Easy. You can stop that run, you can drop step, you can stop that run, go back into the post, and post spin tech. You can go here like this, and then spin off like that, and then stop it. You just have to know when to do certain moves, who to do certain moves on. If you see them playing more down low, like, say the defender's playing like right here. They're playing like around this, like, the half circle thing, or if they're playing in the box or like closer to the paint, that's when you want to do this. You want to like fake it like you're going down there, get the run like that, keep doing it, and then when you come back, like as you see when you're running, I'm gonna show you again. Like when you're running here and you're stopping it and you're just like spamming this, you see how you come back up like higher, like you come up here. As soon as you back up like that, shoot the post fade. They're not going to be quick enough to get up there, and if they do, you can easily just pass the ball and just do this over again. You can easily just stop it. So that's that for the shooting. Another one, kind of like the same thing, but this is more with the hop jumper, is you want to like, the same thing, because if you see my last video, like I said, I have this hop jump arm where you jump across the middle. You only go across the middle of the court. You jump across like sideways. You don't go like backwards, which is overpowered because it's really hard to defend. So for this one, you really want to just more of like just literally move all over the place, like change directions, but make sure when you do it, you don't jump to, I mean, you can go to this side and get that jump, whatever one honestly you prefer. It doesn't really matter. The release is still the same, of course. You still jump super far. It throws the defender off. So you can just do whatever you want, honest. This is like the free-for-all one for me. I just literally go all over the place, and then if I get a good animation, I get them slipping, boom, I can easily jump off, that easy, that fast. I can just, boom, change directions, gone. If I'm here, if I'm spinning off, oh, I see him stand back, alright, I fake like this, boom, right into a post shot, bang. But what this animation is really good is it doesn't really throw you backwards. Like if I want to shoot it back here, I can shoot it really deep, but it doesn't move you back further. Like if you know some of the hop jumpers or some of the post hop shots, some of them, even when you're going across, like it won't let you go across. Like this one, like I said, you jump across the middle, you jump to your side, to your like wherever you're going to, you jump over there. Some jumper, like hop jumpers, I mean, it has this animation too where you will jump backwards, but this one you don't go too far. But with the one that really a lot of people use, it will throw you so far back to sometimes, say you're killing him in the post, right? This is why this hop jumper is OP. This is like more of like an add-on to that. Say you're killing him right here with like the post fade or the hop jumper that you just hop back a little bit like that. You can get a quick little one off. The other animations, it would like the super OP hop jump. You will jump back here, and that's not a post fade anymore. It's a 3-pointer. You're not, like you see, it's impossible to make. Like you're not making those unless it's like a really like lucky one, but it's going to mess you up. So this hop jumper that I have on, this is post hop shot 1. By the way, if you didn't watch the last video, that is post hop shot 1. So you just want to mix this in with everything. Like you just want to mix everything in that I'm telling you guys, and just use it to your advantage. Like use it the best way that you can. Just learn it. Learn how to release them right out of whatever you're doing. Like if you're spinning off this, boom, you stop here, post fade. You just have to make sure you're doing the right animation. Like you've seen there that I got the wrong post fade and it made me shoot the post fade from over here. I'm not making that ever. So it's really all about just like learning what to do, like when to do it, when not to, certain moves you can do. So that's on that. Now just being in the post and scoring, one way, you know, you really can't dribble too good to the center. And you see if you do too many crossovers, let's say where's it at, like you will, let me see if there's the animation at, like you'll lose the ball like that. Like you can't really dribble as this build. Like you see what I mean? Like you're falling all over the place. Like you can do, I guess, like this, but you're not getting anywhere out of that. So you want to hold L2. This is more of like if you're at the top of the key, if you're just trying to like sauce them up, you know what I mean? Just mess with their head, just get them moving. You want to hold L2 throughout all of this, and literally just go left and right with the left stick, and like literally look what you're doing. Like the ball go in between your legs, or you'll spin like back with this, like this. You're not stealing this from me. Like look where the ball is. Like look how I'm moving. Boom, that easy. You can go into this and run out. Or if you're up here, you're going just like left and right. Just tap L2 in between, and you see how you get that little like that move right there when you're like, let's say like it's like you're glitching almost. Like you're moving to the left side, but you're moving really to the right. Like it's really trippy to guard. I mean, this is really good for shooters. If you're stretching big, if you're watching this for some reason, I don't know, if you're a shot creating post scorer, you can get really open off of this. Like if you're up here and you're on your man, and you're just going like this, boom, you can get an easy jumper. You know, my midi isn't too wet, so I really don't shoot off of those. I'm more of like just to mess with the person. Like if I'm right here, I might do it sometimes. Like I might just mess around with them, or just, you basically are just going left and right and then tapping L2 in between. If you want to hold L2 up here, you can, to get that little like where you're just going back and forth. But this right here is really like all left stick, and you just tap L2 in between to get these animations where like the ball is just like, it's like floating for a couple seconds. And you can get so many people with this, especially if you're running down court and you just boom boom go like that, and you can easily go right back into this and then get off of that. It might not look really effective, but when you're in game and you see a post scorer going like this, it's really hard to like stop them. Like it's nothing easy to, you know what I mean, shut down. Alright, so that's really for like that stuff. Now a couple like moves that I do out of the post, as you see now, is just jumping back. When you're in the post, hold R2 and flick the right stick down. This is how you get this animation. If you're a shot creator, this will be really good. You can get open middies. But if you're a build like me, you can go like this and just cross off of it. Boom. Just like that. Now with this, to get the crossover off of it, you know, hold L2, R2, flick it back, and you just do like a regular crossover, like run. Just as soon as you get out of this animation, run to the opposite side, like L2, R2, just boom, run like you regularly would. Then out of that animation too, instead of crossing over, you can easily just do a spin move. You can come out of it, you can do anything. Like out of this move, you can just, like say you're backing your man down, right? Boom, you jump out and you go right back into the post. You see that little animation you get where you come out here, boom, you're right back into the post. You can do that little, like I said, the left, right, hold L2 in between, tap L2, that fast. Your combo and stuff, boom, you jump back, you can shoot a post fade, you can shoot a hop jumper off it, you can do whatever you want. You just have to, like I said plenty of times, just learn how to combo it. That's the main thing with these builds. You just want to learn how to do everything good. That way you can just kill somebody with everything that you know how to do. You're using everything you know how to do in one game. You can change it up, especially if someone keeps playing you, or if it's a close game, or if they're stopping you, you're stopping them. You have so many different options. You can go here, you can cross baseline. Come here, you can cross. You can come here, do a dribble move or two. Then when you're here like this, when you're backing up like this, they might think you're doing that move. So you can boom, 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 come up like this, and then drive right around them. You get them biting. You have to, it's more of like a defense, you're just messing them up. Like you have to get them guessing. So that's another one. The jump back right here, really good. I do that a good amount. But if you're playing someone that is like really good at like the defense, like we're playing against this, really easy one way to do it. Instead of, like, you know, when you run like this, and I was saying you can post spin, flick, when you're doing that, flick your right stick to the opposite side. So like right here, it's in my right hand, I would flick it to the left, the right stick. You fake. Like that fake, you will fall for that fake. Like look how, like if you're moving like this, you're gonna think I'm going there. Like look how believable that is. I'm coming right here, boom, they think I'm going, I'm running with the left, I'm running right down, gone. As soon as you get them to bite on one little thing, you're getting past them. Here, flick it to the right, like look, your dude's character is literally like fully turning around, turning his head and everything. Like they're going to fall for it. And like unless they're standing completely still down here. But then if they're doing that, oh, you do this, alright, you read this, alright, I'm shooting a post fade. Like I said, just learn how to do it all together. You're gonna, once you learn this stuff, you're gonna be overpowered. Fake this, alright, now you keep faking it. What the hell? The whole opposite way of the basket. Alright, so like you're faking in here like this. Maybe next one you fake and then you go the next time. Same thing. You're gonna get people to fall for it. It's all about just learning how to do all the moves together. Like you have to just learn how to do everything. Now for the animation that you just seen is instead of holding, well, you hold R2, just another one where you hold R2, and instead of flicking the right stick down, you flick it to the opposite side like I was just doing. Like, you know, I was just in a post and I was flicking to the opposite side to fake it. Well, you hold R2 and you do that and you'll get this animation. You spin out and you step back. So you don't like spin out of like crazy like the post bends, but you're still changing your body, like where the side is. And off of this, like I said, if you're a shot creator, this is another one you can shoot a midi off of. If you're really any build that can like shoot or anything pretty good, this move's good. You get that little spin, step back. I don't really shoot off of these, but I mean if I really wanted to I could, but this is really helpful. You go like this, alright, you step back, now I can come here and go like that. I come here, I can go like this, crossover out of it. Like you can do so much out of this move. Boom, crossover. And you won't really lose it too often as long as you're just careful with it. Let's hold out 2, jump, crossover. Boom, come here, jump. It's right there when it's doing that, you just have to let the animation fully go throughout. So when you're coming here like this, you just let it go through, but you cannot spam it. As you see, if you do it 2 times in a row, it's going to mess you up like that. So this animation is like the one where you just do one of these. Alright, if he doesn't get it, alright, leave him, maybe go back at it a couple seconds later, wait a little bit. You can't spam this one, like, you can't just keep going like that at all, because you're going to wind up losing it eventually. But like I said, mix it with everything you have. So now that you know the hold R2, you get that. Hold R2, flick it to the opposite side, and you get the one where you fake spin, come like that. This one, you're faking the post spin. You got the run forward. You already know the spam. The right stick up gets this. And then the other one, you hold R2 and flick it to the same side. This one really is more, in my opinion, if like say you're stuck down here, you can't do nothing. Alright, let me back up real quick. Let me restart. If it's like a slasher, not slasher, defender coming near you, maybe like you're coming across the middle, right? Alright, there's a defender coming near you. Alright, let me jump back real quick. Like, let me just avoid the situation. You want to hold R2 and just flick the right stick to the same ball side. And you basically just get like a little hesitation. Like, you just jump out of the thing, like, not that. You just jump basically out of the situation that you're in. Nick, if you wanted to get out of it, alright, let me get out of there. Let me just back up out of the paint. Or, like I said, you can get out of this, shoot a shot if you're, like I said, post shot creator is really good. Or, you can run out of this. Just like all the other ones, you can do the crossover out of it that works for everything else. Boom, crossover, you might get past your man. Easy 2 points. Combo this with something else too. All of them, you can combo everything in this together. Cross, you can stop, change like this, boom, right around your man. Might get him down here. Some other helpful ones, if you're a good post scorer, this is just like pretty obvious, but not a lot of people do it. When you're doing the spam like that and you're shooting your post fades, if you are doing them closer and you're able to hit them and they're not able to contest, is a little bit better than shooting them further. Like I said, depending if they're a really good defender or not. When you're doing them like closer, you might be able to get them to bite like this, fake it, boom, they jump, up and under specialist. You have that badge. You really don't use up and under specialist too much unless it's like a drop step pump fake, but this like the most OP way. You fake here, boom, if I was going up for that, green. Easy way to get buckets. Not a lot of people really do this, and you can fake it on anything. Coming across there, I don't even know what the hell that was, but you can do it also off of the hop jumper. You know this hop jumper from last video as well. Hop shot one, I told you here. You can stop here, up and under. So it's all about mixing everything that you know into just one big game. Like boom, fake it. Now how do you play the defense on that? What do? Do you not jump? Do you not go out there on the shot? Now I'm out here. You're all over the place. Now you're killing them. You're cutting them down low. They're jumping. You're getting dunks. You're working them down low, and you're working them in the post game with a little bit of cheese. Now you're faking them here like this. Boom. Just like that, right around them. Now they're here. Now you're post fading. Now you're hitting post fades on them, and you're scoring down low. Next thing you know it, you're cooking them. I mean, you hit a couple post fades on them. Then you're hitting them with a couple of these. Post fade. Nope. Come around. Oh, that's supposed to be a layup. So you just fake the post fade the next time. Oh, fake post fade. Layup. Fake the post hop shot. Layup. You're able to get buckets. Like most post scores, they really don't. They just think, oh, I'm going to go down low. I'm going to back down, drop steps, post spin technician, or shoot post fades. There's a way to cheese with this build. That's why people call this build broken. If you know how to use it, you can do anything out of this build. You see me doing step backs, literally right out of this, right here, that I can go right back into the post, spin, post, spin. Like I can literally spam this forever. Like you will not lose the ball out of this unless it like falls off, but it's not like you're dribbling, but you're getting so much stuff. You're able to fake people so well with this build. If you just learn all this stuff, you just practice it, get it down. Like if you're gonna be a post scorer and you want to be deadly with this, you have to know this stuff. You have to know how to do all these moves. You have to be able to at least shoot post fades pretty well to the point where they have to come up. You don't have to be a knockdown post fade like shooter. Like me, my build, like they can shoot them pretty well. I have an 88, -5 on boosts. It's a little bit higher, it's up in the 90s, but we're not excellent. Like you see me missing them in here too. Like I'm not the greatest at it right now. I'm really not worrying about it. I'm just shooting them just for like the video. If I was really concentrating, I could probably get more of these greens. But like when you're shooting these, you're able to just easily kill somebody. So as long as you're able to come out here and fake here and hit this little post fade right there, you're cool. You don't have to be the best post fade shooter and score all post fades. You kill them down low. Alright, now you hit a couple post fades. Alright, now you're hitting them here. Then you're hitting them with a couple hop shots. Then you're hitting them with some post drop steps. Then you're just running around them. You're just doing simple buckets that people really don't realize that you can do with a big man out of the post. And sometimes, like honestly, I forget that like I don't really always do like this move right here. Like I don't do that a lot, but it's really effective. Like it's one of those moves that you can just pull out your back pocket late game that you might get a game winning bucket off of that. Like you can be down situation on the twos, right? You have the ball, good big man on you. Y'all are battling the whole game. You do this, crossover, you can hop step like that, boom, you just killed them. You know the defense in this game. Or, I mean, the hop steps, you do lose the ball, so you don't have to do a hop step. It's all like whatever you prefer to do. Alright, boom, you jump out of this, crossover, right back into the post fade. He's down low in the paint because you were just so close. You were just that close to the basket. Now you're 10 feet back off of one move. Alright, boom, you drop step here, cross, maybe you come down. Fade, nope, I'm going up for a layup now. Like I said, just combo everything together. Rewatch the video, listen to each step, just practice maybe one individually. Say you're near my court, alright. Get a hang of this. Say you do a bunch of these in a row, do it for like a minute or two. Just get used to you flicking that right stick up. Get used to driving to the basket with this. You get under the rim, you can still do this under the rim and just change your positioning. It's so effective. All off of just going in the post and doing that. Flicking this down. Going out of here, running forward, stopping yourself, and shooting a post fade. These are very effective moves that are very simple to do. So, like I kept saying, just practice it, get a hang of it, learn how to do each one, get better at everything. Even if your post fade, like I was saying, it doesn't have to be the best post fade. Just know your release, learn your fade. You're gonna be unguardable. I'm telling you, you will be unstoppable. Like, people cannot guard me unless you're like a pure rim protector, and I'm still able to hit those post fades on them when I'm faking coming down low, or when I'm facing a glass cleaner who's, as everyone knows, pretty beast on defense this year. You can easily hit them with a couple of these, fake the post fade, come here. If they jump, you get them jumping, pass it out. If they don't jump, if they're like still in your face, or if not, hit the post fade, get the takeover. You know the story of the takeover. You get the takeover. You can basically do the same thing if you want to. You can fake like you're going down low, because you know every post scores, what are they going to do? Get their takeover, drop step, right into their dunk. You can fake them. They're a good defender. Most people are going to go right down low on you. That's where this comes into candy. You come down like this, nope, I'm fading away. Green every time. You get to take over. You know how it works. But that's all for this video. That's all the stuff. You want to go back, play it over, try each one in the my court. If you have any other tips or questions about my build or anything at all about the post scores, anything that you need to know, I mean, I can tell you about my bars. This grind for this my player is pretty insane. If you want to know about that, I can tell you that in the next video. It doesn't have to be a full video on that. I can just put that in my next one. My next video will more than likely be about my defending build. So if you're trying to make a really good defender build, the one that I have, in my opinion, is the best defending build in the game. The way I built it is perfect. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it.